The news of Brandon's death shocks Quinn. Is he genuinely unaware of Brandon's fate, or is he hiding something from Loop? How will Quinn navigate the tense situation between Layla and Vordon? Who is the mysterious entity Vordon is conversing with?
Look, I promise I'll keep your secret. I know you attacked Faye because of what happened at the weapons hall. It had to be you. So you decided to go after Brandon next after taking down me. Look, I just want to continue living in school as normal. I just don't want to get involved, and I'll stay out of your way. If the other students were to learn about the attacks on Faye and Brandon, they would naturally assume it might have been Quinn wanting payback. However, the one thing that would make them doubt that was the fact that he was only a level 1 student. Right now, only Loop knew his secret, so it was no wonder Loop was afraid of him. With all this information, for now, Quinn felt it was best to play along. "You don't have to worry," said Quinn. "As long as you stay out of my way, I will stay out of yours." "Thank you," Loop said as he bowed down and left the room. After Loop had left, there was a thought lingering on Quinn's mind. Just who did kill Brandon? Was there anyone in the school who had a grudge against him? It was hard for Quinn to come up with a suspect. All he knew about Brandon was what had happened at the combat classes. If a petty person like him was able to plan an attack like that, then perhaps he had made many enemies already. After finishing his talk, Quinn headed to the canteen to catch up with his other 2 roommates. But when he entered the canteen, instead of seeing Vordon and Peter sitting together like usual, Vordon was sitting on his own, and there was no sign of Peter. "Hey, so where's Peter? Didn't you 2 come here together?" "You're looking in the wrong places," Vordon said as he pointed in a different section of the canteen. But the direction Vordon had pointed in was the higher-level tables, the level 4 and 5 tables, and sitting next to them was Peter. "What is he doing over there? Are they targeting him?" Quinn asked. "Who knows? When Peter entered the canteen, he looked at me and said, 'I'm going to hang out with some new friends I made the other day.' Well, maybe we should just keep an eye on them for now. It doesn't look like he's in trouble, and we can always ask him about it later." "I hope you 2 don't mind, but I've come to join you," Layla said as she sat down. As soon as Layla sat at her seat, she couldn't stop staring at Vordon, and the same was true for him. In the middle of the 2 was Quinn. He could feel the heat and tension in the air with both of them, and he didn't have a clue what happened. "So I see that hole in your leg healed up nicely," Layla said. What are you talking about? Sorry, my name's Vordon. I don't believe we have met," Vordon said, pulling out his hand for a shake. "You are crazy if you think I'm just going to shake your hand, and that you're just going to pretend nothing happened, are you?" Layla then turned to Quinn. "Quinn, can you not see this guy is crazy yet?" "Don't call me crazy," Vordon said slowly, saying each word. Hey, I think you both need to calm down," said Quinn. "This crazy boy attacked me when I went to your room last night. Look," Layla said, as she pulled down her uniform slightly to reveal the red marks on her neck. "I kept telling you, Quinn, he's dangerous. Leave him." "I said, don't call me crazy." And again, just like last time, Vordon slowly said each word, one by one. Judging by the tone of Vordon's voice, it felt like he was going to snap at any second, and Layla was prepared for it. She kept her senses on high alert, ready to use her ability any second now. Even Quinn was unsure about what Vordon was about to do. "Vordon, is what Layla said true? Did you attack her?" Quinn asked in a soft voice, hoping to defuse the situation. I'm sorry about attacking you. When I saw Quinn's blood, I thought that maybe the attacker had come back to get revenge. I thought you might have come in to attack me and Peter as well," Vordon explained. "How can we even believe you?" Layla said, still annoyed by the whole thing. It was clear to her that Vordon was unstable. However, even Quinn felt like Vordon was acting strange. It seemed like Vordon was always trying to hide something. When Vordon was asked about what happened between him and the second years, and even now with what had happened between him and Layla, "I'll just leave you be for now," Vordon said. "I'm sorry about what happened." He then got out from his seat and left the 2 of them alone. For some reason, Quinn was unafraid of Vordon like the others. All the acts of aggression that Quinn felt, it never felt like it was aimed towards him. In the hallway, while Vordon was heading to his elemental combat class, he decided to quickly step into an empty classroom on the way. "Why did you get in my way? We could have taught that girl a lesson." "What did I tell you? It's because of you we're in this mess in the first place. You attacked her. It's our fault to begin with." Fine, but you understand that if you keep suppressing us, the little one's anger will only build up. The more he thinks Quinn is trying to get away, the angrier he will be, and then when he takes over, there's nothing me and you can do. I won't let it get to that point. I'm sorry, Quinn, for getting you involved in this, but you were just unlucky the little one chose you. With breakfast over and done with, it was time for Layla and Quinn to head to their beast weapons class. Now, for today's lesson, it will be individual practice. You have fought for the last couple of days with your weapon. Now you must learn how to get the hang of it. With that, everyone went into a separate space with their weapon. I wish there was someone who could teach me how to use these things, Quinn said as he sighed. Request of combat lesson activated. A suitable weapon is currently in use. Hand-to-hand combat level 1 will now be shown. Just then, as Quinn said those words, he seemed to have activated something within the system. In front of his eyes, a video started to play. In the video stood a single, tall, long-haired blonde man in a large empty room. On his both of hands, he wore 2 gauntlets similar to Quinn's, but looked a lot more powerful, and his beauty was unmatched. Hello and welcome to hand-to-hand combat classes for beginners, the blonde man said in a cheery voice. I don't know how much time has passed, but if you have come across this video, that means you're one of us, and I hope that this information that is being provided isn't useless in your day and age. The appearance of the man and the man's words made Quinn think about who exactly the man was in the video, and he had good reason to believe that he was a vampire. The video continued to play, and the tall blonde man started to speak again. To whomever this video happens to be shown to, I will now demonstrate a set of skills that you should be able to perform at your level. Our kind and/or abilities work best when we use a weapon that covers our hands. The first move is a defensive move. I call it Flash Step. To perform this, if the system has been set up correctly, you will need at least 15 points of agility. The next skill I will show you is the Hammer Strike. All of this was done in one smooth motion. Just from watching the video, Quinn could see that the air had slightly moved. Cool, right? The man said, smiling. For this skill, you will need at least 15 strength as well. That is all for today. When you are ready, the next set of hand-to-hand combat classes will be unlocked for you. Quinn couldn't help but think who this guy was. The way he spoke clearly meant he knew about the system. Did that mean he was the creator of the book Quinn's parents had left him? But it was hard for Quinn to remember meeting anyone like the man in the video. He didn't even know what his parents' faces looked like that well. Whatever it was, he was happy that the system was starting to help him out more. Quinn, I'm afraid I have some bad news, Leo said. I'm afraid you will have to follow these men. They have a few questions they would like to ask you. Don't worry, I will be coming too. A few moments later, and the two of them were teleported into a small square room. There were no windows and a few lights above them. The hooded female sat on one side and an empty chair on the other. Standing behind the female was a man who had the rank of general on his clothing. Please sit, the general said. Don't look so worried, boy. As long as you have done nothing wrong, you have nothing to worry about. Now, before we begin, I would like to inform you of a few things, the sergeant said. A student by the name of Brandon Richardson has passed away recently. Now, your teacher here has informed me that he and another student named Fei Lan had attacked you during combat classes yesterday. Now, not only has one of the students passed away, but Fei was also admitted to the hospital late last night. We currently have no leads to what happened to Brandon, so that eventually led us to you. Although it's hard to believe someone with no ability like you could do something like this, there is always a way. The woman sitting opposite you here has the ability to detect whether someone is telling the truth or not. Now, please proceed with her demands. It's okay, the lady said. I just need you to place your hand over mine. As Quinn placed his hand over hers, he suddenly felt a calming feeling enter his body. An ability has been detected. Unable to block the user's ability. Now tell me, did you kill Brandon Richardson last night? She asked. The calming feeling allowed Quinn to answer naturally. He felt like he was suddenly floating on top of clouds. No, I did not. He's telling the truth. It looks like we no longer have any leads. It's a shame, but an accident like this happens from time to time. It is expected, the sergeant said. I'm sorry for wasting your time. Feel free to head back to class. With the questioning over, the two guards grabbed Leo and Quinn by the arm once again, and a few moments later were teleported back to the weapons hall. Boy, your heartbeat was starting to give me doubts that you were hiding something, said Leo. But I'm glad you were not the culprit. Otherwise, I would have lost a promising student. With that said, Leo started to walk around the room and give advice out to the other students. That's when Layla had come over to where Quinn was. Quinn explained to Layla what had happened after the integration. "Hey Quinn, you might not like what I'm about to say, but do you think maybe Vordon did it?" "What makes you say that? Did something happen between Vordon and Brandon?" "No, I mean, is it not strange that Vordon approached you in the first place? He's a level 5 user, while you're just a level 1. And when he attacked me the other day, he kept shouting about you. And trust me, the guy seems crazy enough to do something like that." Although Quinn was trying his best to learn the hammer strike move, he couldn't concentrate. He kept thinking about the words that Layla had said. Right now, there were no suspects to Brandon's death, and Vordon had acted oddly at times. And the last thing was the fact that Vordon wasn't in his room when Quinn arrived back last night. Just what was he doing so late? As they walked out of the weapons hall and out onto the ground floor, them and several other first-year students had been stopped. The people stopping them were second-year students, and they had asked all the first-year students to gather at the assembly hall. "Welcome, every single one of you," Momo said. "Today we have a special event, a special message to all you first-years. You see, there has been someone going around trying to go against us, thinking he can break the previous system that has been around for years in this school. I am here to tell you that this is what happens to those who do not obey." "Vordon?"
What will Quinn do now that he has seen Vordon all beaten up? And how will he react to Momo's message? How will the other first-year students respond to Momo's display of power? Find out in the next episode.
Subscribe to the Pocket FM Fantasy YouTube channel and press the bell icon for instant notifications. Check out our channel for more exciting shows.